What's up, guys? I'm telling you, the title of this video today is Life is Lifing. And if life was lifing was a meme, it would be this face or that face for real. For the last 30 days, I had no motivation, no inspiration to do anything. I'm telling you, nothing at all. And if it was not for a skill that I had halfway learned, because I had to go back and relearn it because I was not doing it right, and that's journaling. I was not journaling right. There is a right way to journal and there is a wrong way to journal. The wrong way to journal will leave you stagnant. So before I get into this live today, for all the new people that I don't know and that don't know me, my name is Shalita Shantae. I am a 20-year vet, a 20-year entrepreneur, plus dived in multiple business, started my first business at 26 years old in the beauty retail industry. Took a $10,000 school loan and turned it into a $130,000 gross income within 12 months. After that business, opened up 2 more locations. Some people call themselves a celebrity stylist. I would have to say I was a political stylist because I did all the politicians, from the governor's daughter to the mayor, to the FAMU alumni, FSU alumni, any head leader of any organization or group. I was the go-to person. I was one of the first actually retail beauty business to do eyelash extensions. Was featured in a national publication magazine called Hair Show 2008. Yeah, that's how long ago it was. After opening the second location and selling that business, I went on a 3-year hiatus and I found the love of my life, which is the field I'm in now. It gives me purpose, it gives me direction, and it's not vain at all, and that's the financial services field. So been in the financial services for 10 plus years now. Worked in the capacity as a financial advisor, as an annuity specialist, and now in ownership. I owned a insurance agency, investment company, and also an economic consulting firm. 2 branches, one in South Florida and one in Tallahassee, Florida, which is the newest one that I'm so excited about, because once I got my mojo back from being down for 30 days, this is what helped me. My 5-minute journal. I have multiple journals. This is not the only one I have, but I went back to this one that I had started in 5 years ago. And I had already written in the journal. I had written a lot of things in the journal, but it wasn't complete. And to find out, it was only like four or five, let me see how many pages. There was an introduction in this journal that gave instructions on how to use it. Obviously, I never read that, and I learned so many valuable things, basically how to project. Projection is important. I know about projection because it's something that I do with my clients in financial services as a financial advisor. The one thing that I talk about that I don't believe in is budgeting. Budgeting should not be a way of living life. It is not a lifestyle. And if you're going to budget, you cannot budget and not project at the same time. If you get into a budget habit, it leads to stagnation. You will be stagnant. It is not the quickest way to elevate. It just does something to the mindset. It changes the way that you think. You know, and if you grew up in a household and that's how mama survived, that's how daddy survived, then that's already a part of you. So you have to change those wiring, the structure. I have an event for that focuses on financial DNA traumas and financial education called the Financial Wake Up. But back to this, I couldn't do none of that because life was life and it was kicking my behind. So it's like what I noticed every time I'm getting ready to go to the next dimension in life, the next dimension in business, the next dimension in my personal life, there's always that mental struggle that just comes down. I don't know about y'all, but it hits me like a ton of bricks. And this thing right here got me through. This 5-minute journal. They have a club that they send out newsletters. And it's called the Intelligent something. I can't think of the full name, but it's the Intelligent something, and I love reading about it. But I can relate writing in this journal the correct way, the way that I learned how to do it, in the same comparison that I advise and do with my personal finances and business finances. And it's called projecting. So when you're writing, if you are a journal writer, this thing comes with 3 different sections. For in the mornings, the first section is I am grateful for. And it kind of reminds me of being like a baby Christian. So when you're a baby Christian, you have the verbiage that is baby-like. You have very simple things that you learn, simple laws that you may have learned, and you recite those and you try to hold on to it. But as you grow, as you mature, your verbiage also grows and mature. The way that you can express and explain things also comes into maturity. So when I looked at my 2017 writings, it seemed very simple. It was just too much simplicity. And me being grateful was not projecting more things to be grateful for. It was only stating what is, but it was not stating what is or act as though things are. It is as though things are. So it was only stating my current situation, but not projecting a better situation. And a projection is simple. Projecting is it's something that you can calculate that can be true. But it's calculated. It's just not a wish upon a star. It's very calculated. And that's something that we are going to be doing in the Financial Wake Up Brunch, Elevate Brunch and Toast Espresso, whatever the title is. But it's coming up. The first one is November 11th. But I can read to you just to show you a little difference. In 2017, I wrote, I am grateful for my children, to have a home, to own property. I don't know if I was tired that day, but it wasn't lifing. It wasn't lifing, But today, when I write, I'm saying things like, I'm grateful for having a life that I can control. I'm saying things like, I'm grateful for empowerment and women's right. I'm saying things like, I am grateful for the love that I will receive within 12 months. Now that's a projection. It's calculated. It's a projection. And the reason why I can project that I will receive these things is because I am intentionally giving it out. Intentionally. So the way to calculate is to have a daily exercise or a daily action that you has committed yourself to doing to get to the goal that you want to get to. That is a projection. So yeah, this thing saved my life. And what happened is I wrote in it 5 days consecutively. By the 6th day, I saw a change. I was back interested in cooking again. I was back interested in what else? Yeah, because I know I'm doing bad. When I don't want to cook, it's a problem. It's a real big problem. I want to start back decorating. So I'm back cooking. I'm back decorating. You know what? Yesterday I was a beast. Monday came in and I got about eight clients just from making contacts on that one day. 8 clients on my book for this week. So that was a beast. You know what? They're not even clients because I'm actually taking on new trainees. So that is 8 interviews I have for this week. So that was amazing. And I just wanted to drop by to tell you, if life is lifing, no matter what you're going through or what it looked like, keep going. Just keep going. And the thing that really helped me, which I've heard people say this a lot, that like journaling saves lives. You know, I was doing it wrong. So just because you're doing something, you can always improve in what you're doing and how you're doing it. Because 5 years ago, I wasn't doing it right. This thing wasn't giving me like 5 years ago. It was more of a daunting task because I just wasn't doing it how it was instructed to do. There's plenty more people on this earth that has way more experience than I do with journaling, that has seen way more results, that has helped them manifest their life goals, attract their life goals using the law of attraction for their writing. So anyhow, I'm on a great path and I'm gonna keep this energy flowing. I hope y'all are having a great day, but whenever life gets to lifing, remember that face, because baby, it had me going. I hadn't even recovered in my hair yet. Hair still look crazy, so I got to get that done so the outer can match the inner. I hope y'all having a great week. Hey, if you're watching the replay, say something. Let me know you watched the replay. Hit the like button. Bye.